When you witness, it's by grace. When you prosper, it's by grace. When you go and do what God tells you to do, it's by grace. Although some things fall in the category of work, but he's saying, let it be work. But give grace credit where grace needs to be credited.
Hallelujah.
Look at verse 7. He says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for. But the election hath obtained it. Well, once again, that word election. Election, the chosen have obtained it. You know, I used to wonder why the Lord sent me to Memphis and to this little flock of people. And I came out of the church with 8,000 folk. And we received almost 6,000 every Sunday. 4 services every Sunday. And then he wanted me at all of them. 7:30, 9:30, 11:30, 6 o'clock. And just a few weeks ago, I just felt led to pull up my first church to just kind of see what the bishop's doing. And they've downsized to 2 services. They've gone from 4 to 2. And the Lord just began to let me know, listen, it's never been about the numbers. It's never been about how many heads are in the seats. But it's always been about the growth within the heart of a man. Yes. About the spiritual maturity within the wisdom of a woman of God.
Thank you, Lord.
He says, but the election have obtained it. Come on, say, I got it.
I got it.
You got it. You have obtained everything that God wanted you to get. Praise God. Everything that's in the last days are set aside and set apart just for you. Come on, let's finish reading. He said, according as it is written, no. He said, but the election, verse 7, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were what? Blind. Were blinded. Here's the cause. Why are the Jews still in a stuck state? Why are the Orthodox, the Reform, the Conservative, and the liberal Jewish congregations still stuck? It's because they've been blinded. Verse 8 says, according as it is written, God hath given them, what did he give them? I done studied the scripture. I can't believe how many times I done read the Bible from cover to cover, and there still be some verses I'd be like, I don't ever remember reading that one. It's like it leaps up off the page and hits me straight in the heart. And he said, God hath given the Jews the spirit of slumber. This is the cause why you got a calling. Because your first call is to be saved and to be holy. Everybody's first call is a call to salvation. After the salvation call, there's a call to holiness. That's why he had me preaching for 8, 9 years. A call to holiness. But there's a cause how you got both callings. And here's the cause. The cause is that the Jews who first received Christ rejected him, and therefore they've been blinded, and the God that you and I serve sent them a spirit. Oh, please get this in revelatory senses. So now we know, Clara, what to bind up. As the Lord leads, a spirit of slumber. So before we witness or talk or share to a Jew, we got something we got to bind up. Man. We got to ask God, do we have access? Are we available to go after the Spirit, Lord? Or do you want it to still rest there? And I believe that time is coming to an end.